like most East Coast cities, you have these like hole in the wall restaurants in like historic downtown like areas. And I went to one with a friend. Couldn't fucking read the menu to save myself. And so we're both out there with our phones and the flashlights
Did
on.
you have the flashlights too? I'm not there
to
yet.
try to sit there and read it. Hey everyone, I'm Mike.
And I'm Andrew.
And we're the Midlife guys. So yet again, we're doing a late night taping. And we've
It's our
got our
nighttime
beers.
studios.
Yeah, I know. It's like the Midlife guys after
At
dark.
night. Oh God. No one wants to see that.
Maybe we need to do this again and then go back. You know, we always said we were going to go back to the sex episode. We haven't really done it yet. And I think we should because there was so much data and really interesting shit about what midlifers like sex-wise. And we got to really dive into that.
You want to go much deeper? I think we need a special guest for that, maybe. You could see.
Oh, who would that be?
I don't know. We have to figure that out.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Open to suggestions, yes. But
if you are amazing listeners, have any recommendations as to a midlife sex expert, please let us know because I think that would be a really cool conversation.
Yeah, we're just talking about it. This isn't OnlyFans here. We're not
yes,
making
just talking about
money.
it.
Yes.
Nobody wants to see me naked. That's all right. All right, so
that's
everybody
part of being midlife, right? Is you get to that
point
point
is
where
true.
no one wants to see you naked.
You know, we're going to talk about changing habits in this episode, and that's one of them. Nobody wants to fucking see me naked.
I don't think I want to see me naked a lot of times either. Just like, oh, what's happening?
It's like, you know, it's still summertime, so you go to the pool and stuff. And like, you know, when I was younger, I'd sit there and have my shirt off all the time around the pool. Now I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Chest hair is starting to get gray, you know.
I feel like moles pop up on you when you get in your 40s and stuff. You're just like, ooh.
A dad bod kind of thing going on, and you're just like, no, thank you. And speaking of which, a dad bod is a result of the beer.
That is true. What are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking Hardywood's Richmond Lager.
There you go.
You know, Hardywood, for our listeners who aren't local, is a local brewery here in Richmond.
It is.
This Richmond Lager. I really like Hardywood. This is a bit lighter than I usually drink, but it's a good beer for this fun conversation. What about you, Andrew? What are you drinking?
I've got my beer here. We did not plan this. I'm also drinking a Hardywood beer. It's their River On. It's like a session IPA that also part of midlife. It is lower alcohol content. So it still tastes like an IPA, but I don't feel terrible the next day. So I am a fan.
That is a real thing. And maybe that'll be part of what we talk about as part of our changing habits in midlife.
Changing habits, changing body. It's like reverse puberty or something. I don't know. It's like things all go downhill.
It really is. And we've kind of talked about some of this stuff before, but we're going to dive, you know, into everything that comes with being a midlifer because there are so many things that change. And, you know, everybody's different, but, you know, there's plenty of things that do change along the way. And definitely drinking lighter beers is one of those things. If you drink it all, because going back in the day, drinking a Bud Heavy, I mean, that's...
Fun fact, I don't think I've ever actually had a Bud. I think I've only ever had Bud Light. Same thing with Miller High Life or like Coors Banquet. I don't think I've ever had any of those beers that aren't the light
Where the fuck were you in college? We went to the same college.
I didn't drink that much in college.
I mean, Bud Heavy, that was the thing. I mean, you also had like Natty Light and the cheap beers too, but good God, just tasting a Budweiser is like just tasting a alcoholic stick of butter. It's disgusting.
What is true that we were talking, was it, I think, yes, you and I were talking, there's also a fun midlife thing, is it? So I talked about a couple episodes ago, I think, that I was interested in seeing The Odyssey because I wanted to see the movie that was coming out this summer. And so Mike and me and another friend of ours who's also a midlife guy, we're like, oh, let's go see The Odyssey, which was fun. But I was like, we need to see an earlier showing because it's 3 hours long. and I need to stay awake for the whole thing. So we did that. But they had this beer that when I was younger, I used to drink a ton of, and it was delicious, but it's a very heavy beer. It was the Falcon Smash. Do you remember at the theater? And you and I were like,
hell no.
I don't think I can drink that anymore.
No.
It would destroy me. I'm like, oh boy, just not good as you get older. But yeah,
it is.
So earlier movie showings and later beers are two things about Midlife.
That thing is an 8.5% alcohol, which isn't that high in comparison with some other beers, but I mean, it's on the higher end, but it is a heavy IPA. It is a heavy IPA. You drink 3 of those things, you were down for the count.
That's true.
And then you're going to feel like shit for the next week. So.
Yep.
But yes, so lighter beers, that's definitely a changing habit. You brought up a really good point. We did go see The Odyssey. It was a fun experience.
Great movie. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great movie. But yeah, 4:30 showing.
It was 4:30.
Yeah. There's no fucking way I was going to like the 8:30 showing of this movie.
Because it's a 3-hour movie. So it's like, there's no way I could make it through an 8:00 showing.
I mean, sleeping has definitely changed as I've hit midlife. Some of it has been voluntarily. Some of it has been work related. And some of it is just getting older as shit. Because I mean, I will try to go to bed no later than like 9.
That's good. Like every night you try to hit 9:00 bedtime?
9 or 10 at night. Yeah. I mean, it depends on if I'm like reading something really good or if my dog is being fucking crazy.
That happens. Yeah. I'm more like 10. I'm trying to be by 10 is usually my goal. If I can be like lights out by 10, I feel like that's a good thing.
Yeah. That was not a thing in my 30s. Cause like, you can sit there. I'm a night owl. I've always been a night owl. I actually do my best work at night. I have to do some writing and some reporting stuff as it relates to our job. And, I get the best ideas at night. Still do. But if I'm going to be up until midnight or 1 a.m. in the morning, man, I better take in a fucking nap beforehand. And then I'm worthless in the morning just to make it there. And then I'm worthless the next day because I'm still going to get up at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's what I was going to ask you. So that happens at midlife, I feel like, and I've always been more of a morning person. That's just generally how I was. But I could, when I was in my 20s and 30s, I could stay up till 2 or 3, whatever. And I would still sleep for 8 hours, even though I didn't do it all the time. Like my body would do that. Now it really doesn't matter when I go to bed. I'm always up pretty much by 6 a.m., if not a little bit before. I could go to bed at 9 or 10 or go to bed at 1, which doesn't happen that often, but sometimes it does. I'm just like, it's wild to me that I just can't sleep in past 6 o'clock. I don't like that. I don't know when that happened or why that happened, but that's definitely a thing.
It has become a thing. And it's so weird because even when I will set, like I have to be something, like if I have to catch a flight or something,
right?
And I've set the alarm for 6 a.m. to make sure that I wake up by that point, I'm still waking up at 5:45. I'm still waking up at 5:45. My body like, get your ass up. You got to go. And so that's kind of some fucking bullshit. I don't really like that very much.
And I'm tired, but I still wake up at 6 o'clock. So I don't get either. It's not like my body's like, oh, I'm rested. It's just like, no, your ass is getting up now.
Yeah. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if it's just like the thought of responsibilities. I know, with your boys or like, even on days that you don't have any responsibilities. Because I know your 2 boys and they will sleep in if they get the chance. And so, I don't know. I don't know where this came from, but I definitely, body's just like, all right, as soon as you hit 40, you got time to get up. It's not like I have to pee too. So it's not like
I usually get up once
problems.
in the middle of the night because I have to usually pee. But I drink a lot of water before bed. Maybe. Getting up. Or the boys will wake up in the middle of the night sometimes. I'll have to get up with them. But yeah, it's just wild to me that it doesn't matter tired, not tired, just always up at 6 o'clock. Although your point too about the nap, I feel like speaking of sleeping, that has become more valuable. Like I would nap or relax sometimes when I was, younger, but I feel like you could always like push through. But now there are definitely strategic naps. Like if I know I'm going to have an active day or be staying up later than I expect to or usually am, I like force myself to take a nap. It's like that's also means you're getting older.
Yeah, you have to.
You do have to. Like I don't know how you'd get through. Yeah, I mean some people do obviously, but I would not.
Yeah, I mean you either take a nap or something that has definitely emerged over the past 6 months, which I never did before, was drink caffeine in the afternoon.
I do that now too. Yeah,
never ever had caffeine in the afternoon. But now you pop one of those V8 energies, and you'll be good for
V8 energy for a couple more hours.
For a couple more hours, then you just keep on going. And so naps. I love the fact that kids, everybody I know who has kids, their kids will sit there and fight taking a nap. And I'm like, y'all don't know how good you've got it.
They do not. So I got a new thing that's also midlife and nap related. And it's like, maybe I'm just crazy. I'm going to preface this like nap stress. So when we travel for trips as like a family, I know it's going to be a really long day. And part of me is like, how am I going to get my nap? I need to strategize about the nap situation if I'm not like at my house or like we're going up to see my family in a couple of weeks. It's going to be awesome, but there are going to be lots of kids around and we're going to have very, very full days. And like, we're not going to be at our house. We're going to be my different family members' houses. And I'm already like trying to think about how am I going to nap? Where am I going to nap? Like, can I disappear for an hour? And like actively becoming part of my like trip planning is like strategic nap situations. That never happened before.
No, you've got to. I mean, Andrew and I took a trip a month ago. He was already up in New York where we were leaving from.
Oh yeah,
and
the kids. And
I had to fly up that morning with a 4:30 a.m. flight.
Yeah, it's early.
I was miserable as shit. But these kids didn't sleep because of stuff that was going on in New York.
Well, they were excited because we were on a trip. Yeah, the Knicks had just won the championship.
Knicks had just won the championship.
The World Cup was going on. There was all sorts of
World Cup bullshit. Yeah, I mean, New York was a hopping place. So, we get up there. They took a nap though, didn't they? Didn't you make them take a nap?
The boys did the first day. We did. Yes.
Yeah, when we got on the ship.
Yeah. Yes.
So I mean, I should have taken a nap because I was done. By the time it hit like 9 p.m., I was done. I was done. I needed to sit there and sleep. And I did sleep until 6 a.m. the next day when my body was like, all right, it's time to get up. Oh, my God. It's so frustrating, too. It's incredibly fucking frustrating.
A trip where, like, you took a nap so deeply, like, we couldn't wake you up. We'd, like, send someone to your room to make sure, like, you weren't dead.
I was still so tired from the day before.
That's what happens.
Well, you're talking about just the next day.
Was it the next day? I can't remember what it was, but my wife and I were like, what is going on? And yeah.
I was so tired. And they had to call the room to make sure I was okay. Just like... I had these blackout curtains in the room. I had closed off the doors to the bedroom. I was like, this is perfect. Cranked up the AC to like the highest level possible.
And then just PTFO.
I did. Oh my God. Yet again, I mean, 4:30 a.m. flight. So I had to be up by 2:30 to just like get dressed and eat something.
Yeah, that's a midlife thing too, where like it hits you the next day, right? It's like not the immediate next day. It's like 24 hours later is when I feel like the real like fatigue actually sets in. Cause I think you run on adrenaline for like the first day. And then it's like whenever I don't sleep, it's not the immediate next day. It's like the day after that it really, it hits me at least.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It's awful too. And because it'll hit you like a ton of bricks.
It does. Although speaking of other things that is for just, I could know too. For those of you who listened to our last episode, we talked about grievance culture and how not great it was. And this is what we're doing right now. It's just complaining about midlife things. But this is fun, silly stuff. It's not.
Oh, yeah. This is silly shit.
Yeah, I was about to say something.
I will take responsibility for that. Take responsibility.
I was about to say my other thing that annoys me. I'm like, it kind of sounds like grievance, but it's not really like actual like life grievance stuff. No, something else that you were talking about, your blackout curtains remind me of midlife. That's definitely changed. This happened to me the day that we're taping this. I met up with another friend who's a midlifer. We're just kind of catching up at a happy hour, and we were at a restaurant. And like it wasn't dark in there, but it was definitely on the dimmer side of things. And both of us like staring at the menus as close as we could. I swear we were this close to putting the flashlight on the phone. I was like, that's something else I've noticed, especially in like the past year or so, when it gets dark or there's not a lot of light around, I have a lot harder time seeing. And I got freaking LASIK surgery a while ago, so my eyes shouldn't have issues for a while. Like I got them lasered to be fixed, but it's still starting now where like if there's not a ton of light, I have trouble reading stuff. I'm like, oh Lord, it's happening.
I think that's a really good one because that happened to my ass last night.
Oh, did
like most East Coast cities, you have these like hole in the wall restaurants in like historic downtown / like areas. And I went to one with a friend. Couldn't fucking read the menu to save myself. And so we're both out there with our phones and the flashlights
Did you have the flashlights too? I'm not there yet.
To try to sit there and read it. And I'm like, and I sit there thinking to myself, God, I look so fucking stupid and old. But at the same time, and then I was like, remembering like my grandma would like pull out a lighter so she could read it when I was growing up. I was like, at least we have a fucking phone now that has a flashlight to look at this stuff. But
like
that is a good changing it. That is a good one, Andrew. I like that.
Sucks.
Yes. Or just like the repositioning so you can
or you have to like look at it super close and the other thing I've not experienced this yet. I'm forgetting now that's related to your eyes, who I talked to, because I think this may have happened to you, but it was somebody else I was talking to recently who was so upset because they had gone to the eye doctors for their annual eye doctor appointment, and the eye doctor's like, I think you need to consider readers.
Oh, it was me.
No, it was somebody else. It wasn't just you. This is another conversation I had like within the past week. I'm completely blanking on who it was that I had because I know you. That's why I'm bringing this up because I know you had this issue too, which I love you to share more about. But yeah, it was just like the whole you have to start thinking about readers. I'm like, that's definitely a sign that you are hitting that midlife stride.
Oh yeah, he was like, you need readers. I was like, go fuck yourself. I'm not gonna go get readers.
Have you got a readers yet or no? You have not.
No. I gotta get readers. Now, part of that is I have tried to, good thing or bad thing, I have tried to buy fewer books, hard copy books. And buy more books like on my iPad. And so I can make
adjust
the font
the lighters
really fucking big on the iPad. It's fantastic. I mean,
that's just a version of the large print books that are in the library, right?
It really is. It's very sad. But you know what? I can read it just fine. I have to scroll faster to get through the page, but
it's like you're getting more done, fine. Maybe. You're like, oh, look how much I'm reading.
So Andrew will sit there and know. But I've probably got thousands of books. I love to read.
A lot of books.
And so, I'm like, God damn, I had to pull out like a fucking magnifying glass when I want to reread some of these things. So small.
Especially those like old school like paperback classic books that like the like 0.6 or 0.8 font. Because I remember those from school as a kid. Yeah.
Yes.
Like a magnifying glass to go through them. But yeah, I feel like the readers are a sign of just like, of doom or something. God, it's going to drive me crazy. I'm trying to remember who it was that was saying that. But they had the same reaction you did, which is why I remembered it. Because they were just like, I'm not getting readers. Screw this doctor. It's like, I guess that's
maybe I should just embrace it like full out and get like the like half moon readers.
And get the little thing that you can attach to the back of them. So it's on your neck.
So they can hang around my neck. Just go full in.
Or those old school like Benjamin Franklin bifocals, you have to like adjust them as you're using them. Good times getting older.
It is good times getting older. It's all right though. It's all good. Still having fun. Although one thing that isn't as fun, now this may be unique to me. Because I don't know I don't know too many other midlifers that feel this way, but I definitely do, is driving. I hate driving now. I really
Wait,
don't.
Anytime or just at night? Are we going back to the night harder to see thing or just anytime?
Anywhere.
Anytime.
Anytime. I mean, you'd mentioned, going up to see your family in Philadelphia in a few weeks. And I'm like, I'd much rather fly. I don't want to have to drive up there. I mean, when we go up to DC, which we do quite a bit because we've got so many friends in DC, it's like that is just a miserable experience for me. Driving, I just, I used to drive.
The train is fun to go to DC. That's a side note, but
I could take the train. That's true. Yeah. That's a good.
But driving, back to you were saying, yes, you used to drive there
driving.
A lot. Yeah,
I used to drive everywhere. I mean, we had Andrew and I had meetings all across the fucking mid-Atlantic for years and years and years.
Pre-COVID, the people wanted to meet in person,
and everybody wanted to meet in person, and we were going everywhere. And I used to love it. Now I don't know whatever happened to hit 40, and I was just like, I don't want to drive anymore. It's uncomfortable, takes forever. I don't like I just feel uncomfortable. Just cars all around me. I'm getting.
Other people around you,
other people just driving so fast. I'm like, ooh, goddamn you kids, you're going so fast.
Good Lord. Please don't be the person at the left-hand lane who's like going like 30 miles per hour to the speed limit.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah. No, I don't mind driving so much. I think I hate about driving, though, I think is the other people on the road, which I don't know if that's more about me or them, but I do feel like this definitely seems like a post-COVID thing. And maybe it's starting before then. I don't know. But it does seem more and more like people have just lost their minds when it comes to driving around and on the road. And something that I see that you're like, damn kids. I do think like damn kids sometimes, although it's not always younger people. The craziest thing I've seen recently, I think I mentioned this to you, like not in the podcast, but separately before, is, I've seen people like FaceTiming or doing like video chats like while they're driving. Like,
yeah.
The host or
that's fucking bullshit.
It's insane. I'm like, who is doing that? It's so unsafe. Stop. Like having video calls with people while you're driving. I saw one person actually have an iPad set up on their dashboard. I'm just like,
no, you didn't.
What are we doing here? I did. And they were having like a FaceTime conversation. I was like, what is happening? And of course I was like, I'm going to go to the furthest possible lane from you because you're driving me crazy. But I do think other people's like lack of attention on the road. And again, technology kind of interfering with stuff is, I don't like that part about driving. I do think that's gotten worse.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the FaceTiming. I'm like, why the fuck do you need to FaceTime while you're driving as it is?
Great question.
That's so insane to me. How narcissistic are you that you need to talk to somebody
what it is. It's
via FaceTime while you're fucking driving?
They don't need to see you right now.
They don't need to see you right now. You've got fucking speakerphone. You're lucky to have that. Jesus. I remember like my first like cell phone, my real cell phone. Like it was so cool because there was a little button that went to speakerphone. So you just pop that thing on the dash and it'd be fine. And so
good to go. I know. So continuing this rant, not really related to things about midlife, and then getting back to those two things. And maybe this is just a me thing. I think you feel the same way though. So FaceTiming in cars is crazy. But why are we just FaceTime with people out in public everywhere? Like I swear I go to any store now and like half the time I see at least one or two people having like FaceTime conversations while they're walking in the store buying things. I'm like, why? I don't need to hear whatever your conversation is. Like this other person doesn't need to see you. It's like this whole mentality of the streaming mentality, which is, these influencers again, quote unquote, that stream their whole lives like for hours at a day and people watch them. It's like, why? Maybe that's a sign we're getting old. But like, you don't need to have a video conversation with people while you're at a store. Just go shop for what you're shopping for and then go call someone.
It is insane to me because at the end of the day, it's not just the FaceTime. Yeah, I mean, it's the whole speakerphone thing in the store or out in public. And I'm like,
restaurants,
what are you doing?
Happened? Yeah.
What are you doing? Nobody gives a shit about what your conversation is about. So you need to stop right now.
Right.
It's insane to me. And, yet again, we're kind of drifting off topic, but that does piss me off so much.
Yeah.
That people feel so entitled or so self-important that everybody wants to hear their fucking conversation. We don't.
Yep.
You're not important. Nobody gives a shit about you. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
All right. I think I know. Maybe brings back to topic a little bit is maybe the image for this episode should be like, Grandpa Simpson in the yard or something, just shaking his fist. Like we're just, the episode just about midlife. It's general things that drive us crazy.
And to a certain extent, I think this is probably, we've talked a lot about on this podcast that, prime time, midlife, lot of great things about hitting this 40 to 50 time frame, a lot of exciting things, a lot to be proud of. But at the same time, this is also a period of time, at least for me, where my patience is wearing thin. It is wearing thin. So this is how I understand these old people that get off my fucking yard, because yes, my patience is wearing thin. But you know what? My patience is wearing thin for the older people too, because they're doing this shit as well.
You're upset with everyone equally. It's not just
everyone. Just everybody pissing me off. Stop pissing me off, people. Everyone a pain in the ass. Maybe that's one of the changing habits. I used to be so optimistic. Everybody just pissing me off now.
Were you optimistic before?
Always. I was a very optimistic person.
People always been pissing you off. You're just like... Oh, man. All right. Well, what's another midlife thing that's just kind of driving you crazy or that you've noticed changing?
Changing habits?
Yeah.
We've hit some really good ones.
So I know one that I don't know if it's directly a midlife thing specifically, but I noticed too, like, I'm getting super old again. We talked about, sleeping habits and being able to see and all sorts of things. Some of the stuff I've noticed too is like, and drinking, I can't eat and drink too close to bed anymore. That totally throws me off too. And I need to give myself like a solid amount of time of like, I need to finish dinner at least a couple hours. Yeah. And have like winding down, like not just from like no snacks or other things like right before bed. Cause I would just completely throw me off or give me all sorts of like tummy troubles, which was like, that used to not be the case.
But indigestion. Yeah. You got to watch out.
Thing. Yeah. Not a fan.
Indigestion, especially you got to stay away from salty foods because man, you will get some indigestion there.
Yeah.
Stay away from that. I'll tell you another one is music. That's definitely a changing habit for me. It's
in terms of what? Like...
Love music, always, don't always, but enjoyed live music performances. But goddamn, it's gotten so loud now.
Okay, so yes,
everything gets so fucking loud.
This happened to me. So we were visiting my wife's sister and parents live like an hour-ish away from us. We went to go see them for dinner the other night. And we're at this restaurant. It was loud. It wasn't like crazy loud, but it was a big open space and the acoustics weren't great. And they put us at this very long table. And I swear I was like, I couldn't hear half the conversation that was happening over dinner because I was at like one end of the table and the kind of kids were in me and then a bunch of the other adults were at the other end. And we were sort of, my wife and I were joking afterwards. I was like, I honestly don't have any idea like what 90% of the conversation at dinner was because I couldn't hear anything. I was, gosh, that's definitely like having trouble hearing is certainly happening more and more.
I'm picking up all the background noise.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing the noise from the foreground. I'm just hearing the music. And I'm just like, God damn, the music just got so fucking loud. How do I switch that? Turn that off.
I mean, that's
Lord knows I don't want to sit there and have to get like the little hearing aids too, where you like
don't need that yet. I'm going to blame the restaurants and the other places for this. It's not us yet.
Yeah, shut the fuck.
It's definitely them.
Keep the goddamn music down. We don't need to hear it blasting everywhere.
Get your cane out to shake at those damn kids.
I know. It's just too damn much. But yeah, that's definitely something that has ruined a perfectly good dinner with people that I like, is the fact that I can't fucking hear them anymore because the music's too damn loud. Or I have to repeat myself. What?
What? I know. What did you say? Or I just sometimes shake my head like, oh, that sounds interesting. Like, I have no. That's what my sister-in-law, not only that, we were doing something earlier. She's like, wow, you looked really interested. I'm like, oh no, I've like been in enough corporate situations that I can like make you look like I'm paying very close attention, but I have no idea what the hell is going on around me. I'm just like,
Andrew, don't give away your secret.
Never for people that I work with. They're great. I would never do that. But that was like dinner a couple of times. Just like, oh yeah, okay, I can't understand what's happening, but you look very interested in whatever this conversation is. Like,
well, we have had some wild changing habits as part of our midlife experience. I want our listeners to share some of theirs. Send it to us.
Let us know.
Let us know. There's some other things that we are not thinking about off the top of our heads that have made you grumpier as you've gotten to midlife. Because we have blown through 30 minutes. And if you've not done so already, please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps us out a lot. Remember, you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartMedia, and all your favorite podcasting platforms. And until next week, good luck, guys.
See ya.